So sometimes I do UV tattoos, which like glow in black light. Oh man, I'm forgetting the rapper's name. His nickname is Missionary Jack, Jack Harlow. She wanted Missionary Jack in green UV just under her butt cheek. And she actually like paid for like a meet and greet with him and like did get to show him Missionary Jack in UV ink on her butt. My name is Kellen Meador. I've been tattooing for coming up on 2 years now. I got into tattooing through coffee, just random, but my tattoo shop, Supersweet Tattoos and Coffee, is a coffee shop. And when they opened up, they needed baristas, and I started working here. I didn't know I wanted to tattoo, but the more I was around, the more I thought how cool it was, and luckily they said I was good enough to do it. So I started tattooing and haven't looked back. What's interesting is that a lot of the early tattoo shops, like in America, were actually barber shops and tattoo shops. So like the barber would give you a haircut and then would go in the back and give you a tattoo. So there's always been this kind of like dual thing with it. I think bringing in the coffee shop vibe is awesome and different because it kind of breaks down that fourth wall. You can walk into a tattoo shop without like really thinking that you need a tattoo, but you can kind of get the vibes and be like, I know I want one, but I don't have any idea. But you can walk in, get a coffee, see someone get a tattoo and be like, oh, it's not very scary in here. It's definitely like the reasons you're getting tattoos is starting to like become more. Some of my favorite are like memorial tattoos to memorialize someone in their life. I had a client who was about to go through cancer treatment. She got a tattoo before she went into cancer treatment with the planning of getting this other tattoo on the end that had like a meaning that tied together. It was a really beautiful moment when we got to do that other tattoo at the end of the cancer treatment. It's like, you fucking did it. Here's a way of like remembering like the battle and you surviving this thing. Some people just get a tattoo because it's fun, because they're like, oh, just seeing a self-care day, you know? I even see like older people starting to get their first tattoos. I think my oldest first timer was 75 years old, and she was like, well, like, we'll see. It's fun, you know? I definitely see a lot of people getting meaningful tattoos, and for me, it's like, I like to have a mix, but those meaningful tattoos like really make my day and my week. I think tattoos reflect people's identities is like clothes do. Some people do big colorful tattoos. Some people like, I want like these really cool fine lines, but it's all just like fashion choices. I think it's more fashion than it is like what people used to think of it as of like a lifestyle choice. I think we have hit a point where there'll always be tattoos. Like I think we've at least reached the point where it's like not immediately associated with biker gangs and sailors. I think like the traditional and the bold big tattoos will always be around, especially to some extent. I mean, the reason why they're bold, big is because those type of designs will last longer. We'll always have like the tough side of the tattoo and the aggression side of it. But I think opening it up so that, you know, someone who's like, I don't want to look scary, but I want to have like a fun tattoo on me is pretty cool, you know. Tattoos are becoming a trend in the younger generations, and I love it. I think a lot of tattooers are like, it's not like it used to be, and I'm like, why not? So I really enjoy the expansion of it, expanding what this art form is. I think people see, there's definitely some people who see tattoos as an accessory, and you kind of see it more like, I don't know, it's interesting to see kind of like models or like Instagram influencers with these like tiny little ones. I think there is a little bit of a danger with it being so trendy, where it's like, it's fun to get like a momentary thing in order to like remember this time in your life, but like there should be a bit more reverence in it, because it's gonna last forever. I like that it's open and it's free and you can do it and it's fun and like, you know, fuck it. It has a fun attitude to it, but like, you know, there's also, it's gonna last forever. Hey, I am Kellen Meador. I tattoo at Supersweet Tattoos and Coffee. You can find me on Instagram at paperheadcase. Yeah, come check me out, check my flash out, and check out all the artists at our shop. Our shop has a lot of great artists of a lot of different styles.